Hi friends, this is Ashok Raj. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about isolated redundant UPS configuration. So in market there are different type of UPS configurations available. So one is first one is isolated redundant configuration, and the second one is parallel redundant configuration, and third one is distributed redundant configuration. Fourth one is system plus system configuration. So among these four, I'm going to discuss about isolated redundant configuration today. So in isolated redundant configuration, so before discussing isolated redundant configuration, first we have to know what is conventional UPS and what is modular UPS. And if you're asking conventional UPS, it is very old UPS. In that conventional UPS, there will be only one rectifier, there will be only one rectifier unit, and there will be only one inverter unit. Okay, but whereas in modular UPS, there will be a small rectifier unit and small modular unit, whereas in modular UPS there are it is a modules type. Okay, power modules type. For example, if your UPS capacity is 100 kVA, in that 25 kilowatt 25 kilowatt module, 4 modules will be available. Otherwise 50 kilowatt 50 kilowatt 2 power module will be available. Okay, so it is based on your manufacturer and it based on your selections. Okay, so so in any UPS, whether it is conventional UPS or whether it is a modular UPS, in any UPS there is three way to transfer your power to the load. One is what through input. If your input is available here, no, so from input to your rectifier unit, and then it will go to inverter unit and it will reach output unit. This is the one way. And second way is, if your input is available, no, in input, from input to static bypass switch, and it will go to output, that is your load. That is second way. And third way is input to your maintenance bypass switch, that is your switch type, and switch to and your output, that is the third way. So there are three way to transfer your input power to the output power to your load. But however, the UPS will select based on the situation or event of failure occur in the UPS. It will select automatically, but it will select only one mode. From if generally it will double conversion mode, the you are sending the power to the double conversion mode. Assume that you are sending the power to the double conversion mode. If any event occurs in the double conversion mode, it automatically transfer to the your load to the static bypass switch. It is a normal scenario, but without interrupting without interrupting something, without interrupting your power supply, it will transfer the load to this static bypass. But whereas even your static bypass is failed, and you have to go manually and you have to switch on your static bypass, I mean your maintenance bypass switch, to transfer your load, there will be a what disturbance of uh, uh, your load. Okay, there will be a disturbance of power supply to the your load. Okay, so this is what in modular UPS and conventional UPS there are different way. So why I'm telling here, so if you have assume that you have two conventional UPS in your office. So if I told, in a conventional UPS there will be only one rectifier unit and only one inverter unit. So here there are more chances, for to get the problem. Why? Because if any models in that any capacitor, it will aging of due to aging of capacitor, the rectifier section or otherwise inverter section will get faulty. So in that situation, what you have to do, so already I told you have static bypass switch. Okay, in static bypass, generally, see, if you are sending the power to the double conversion mode and if you are sending the power to your static bypass, is a different. What is different? What type of difference are there? So if you are sending the power to the double conversion mode, you will get the uninterrupted power supply. In case you are sending the power to the static bypass mode, you will not get the uninterrupted power supply. It is completely the raw power. In your utility, what type of voltage you are getting, in the same voltage you will get in the so same voltage the equipment will get. Okay, but whereas in double conversion mode, that is called a rectifier and inverter way, I'm telling, that is called double conversion mode. So in that where if any low voltage, under voltage will occur, UPS generally withstand some voltage level. For 380 to 450 volt it will withstand. If beyond that limit, what will happen, it will transfer the, it will goes to the battery mode, double conversion mode to battery mode. It will go to the battery mode and it will supply the load to your equipment. So in this case, to increase the redundancy of your equipment, your UPS, you can you can give the uninterrupted power supply to the your static bypass switch. It is comes from the different UPS. That is called isolated redundant UPS configuration. Okay. So if you are seeing this drawing, you can easily understand what is isolated redundant configuration. See, this is your main source. It is utility and generator. Okay. Whether your utility supply is available, it directly comes to here, or your utility supply is not available, it is automatically your generator will be on based on the AMF panel, that is automatic main failure panel. It will switch on the generator and you will get the power. However, you will get the power here. Okay. And see, in their output of the utility, I connected two UPS. One is primary UPS and the second one is catcher UPS. So generally the primary UPS feeds the load. Okay. Primary UPS feeds your load. Okay. And if any event occur in the your rectified inverter section, see this section, I'm calling this section, any event will occur, the UPS will transfer the load to the static bypass. Okay. In the static bypass, see, the catcher UPS, output of the catcher UPS is connected to the static bypass. So here also you will get the uninterrupted power supply. So this is called the isolated redundant UPS configuration. See, if even this is also failed, even this UPS also failed, and it will go to the maintenance bypass, and this entire thing is failed, and you can transfer your utility supply to your load through this maintenance bypass. But this cannot be preferable. Why? Because it transfer the only raw power. In raw power, you will get the low voltage and voltage problem, and you will equipment will disturb. So you cannot use this maintenance bypass until unless it is very very necessary. Okay. And and static bypass you can use. Why? Because here we are using a catcher UPS. But if you are not using this catcher UPS, what will happen? Here the input power supply is go in this way, and here also your raw power will go to the your load. That is also not recommendable. So that's why this type of configuration the people are using in the office. Okay. So this is the isolated redundant configuration system. So sometimes it is called as n+1 redundant system. Even parallel redundant also called as n+1 system. But there are more different between the isolated redundant configuration and parallel redundant configuration. So regarding this, I will put one separate video on this. And in this configuration, your UPS, both the UPS does not even there are no condition for in this UPS. Why? Because I am telling. So here, if you are buying the UPS from X company, you need not to get the UPS from the same company. So what I am telling, what I am coming to say, your UPS should does not have the from the same manufacturer and even from the same capacity. Even if it is 300 kVA, and in order to get the catcher UPS from the 300 kVA, it can be anything. But you have to think about that your load, entire load. Suppose the load, total your load is 100 kVA, your UPS should have the capacity to withstand the 100 kVA. That's it. And there should not, you don't have to do the paralleling bus. Paralleling bus sense, and your output of this UPS, no, and the output of this UPS, both to be parallel. This is called paralleling bus, and it is not required here. In this system, this does not require. Why? Because it is different configuration system. Even the parallel redundant configuration system, we will do in such a things. Output, both the output of the UPS come to the one single bus bar, and in that you will feed your load. Okay, that is it will come in the parallel redundant UPS system. So I hope you will understand this topic, and you have any doubt, please put your doubt in the comment box. So I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain to you. And thank you for watching my channel. So if you are not subscribed this channel, please subscribe, and also please refer to your friend about this channel. So thank you for watching my channel, and keep supporting. Thank you. Bye bye.